All right, it's here. It's time. It's time to go over the patch. We have everything coming in the patch, our nerfs, our buffs, all that. We're gonna go over all that in this video. But first, it's gem giveaway time. It's time to give away some gems. So here's what we're gonna do. 5 of you are going to win in this video. I'm giving away 540 gems to 10 different people, okay? 10 of you are gonna win 540 gems. 5 of you are gonna win in this video. The other 5 I'm gonna do on my Twitch stream, okay? So, leave a comment on this video. Obviously be subscribed to me, okay? Like the video, that would help me out a lot. Share it with your grandparents exclusively. Don't share it like on social media or Reddit. Don't share it anywhere abroad. Copy the link and send it to your grandparents. That's mandatory. And then refuse to give any context when they ask you questions about it. Like, who is this guy? What is this? Raid Shadow Legends. Just don't refuse to answer it. Act like they're crazy, like they're making it up, okay? Just engage with this video, all right? Subscribe, like, comment down below some thoughts on the patch. Nerfs, buffs you're excited for. Nerfs, buffs you're not excited for. If you're excited about the Forge, all that stuff, let me know how you feel about it. I'll pick 5 of you tomorrow that will get the gems. Leave your code in the comment, obviously. And then another 5 of you can come to my Twitch stream. Tomorrow morning will be the gift card giveaway. For those of you that don't know, I give away a $25 gift card every Friday morning on stream. You get entries throughout the week by being in my stream, and then Friday we do a big marbles race with all the people who did win entries throughout the week, and the winner of that gets a $25 gift card. I do it every Friday. Tomorrow we will also be gifting out gems to winners of little mini games and things we do throughout the stream. So 10 a.m. Eastern I go live, and 6 p.m. Eastern I go live. So we'll do a few in the morning and a few in the evening, okay? So you have an opportunity to win more than once here. If you win on this video, you can do it here, and then if you win the stream, you win there. That's it. I'm done talking about the gems. I'm done talking about the gems. It's time to talk about the patch. Engage with this video. Come to my stream. Gems will be won tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying here? All right. So greetings. Here's the thing. Artifact Forge. We got the idea of the Artifact Forge. You farm materials. You craft some crappy flat stat boots. You know. But I'm being facetious here. I do think it's cool. It's nice that we have this now. It'll be interesting to see how hard it is to obtain all the stuff you need for it, but it'll be a fun new addition to the game, I think. So I'm excited about that. It's nice that you'll be able to craft these sets that were only available in Platinum Arena prior to this. Hopefully, again, it's not all too hard to obtain, but we'll see. We'll see. We have the idea of that. That's really not what I want to go over here. I really want to get down to the nerfs and buffs. So, you know, we get it. Advanced Quest, another one that I think looks great. Based on what I've seen, it doesn't seem like it's going to be broken or anything. You've got pretty good rewards up here. The quests all seem reasonable. It's on your own cycle, so it's not going to loop around without you being able to get to that tome. There is now a way to get legendary tomes in the game that's not locked behind some gold 4 door that a lot of players aren't going to be able to open now. It seems relatively reasonable. Again, we will see how it turns out, how it plays out in practice, but yeah, all good things. Those both seem like they could be good things. So now we're here. Let's talk about these nerfs and buffs. Now, I haven't looked at this. I did glance at it real quickly before I recorded my Free to Succeed episode this morning, but I only looked at like Ceres because I was curious about what was changing on Ceres. I glanced over Rotos and Sifi. Other than that, I haven't looked at this either. So this is going to be my first impressions of this as you're watching. So we're gonna get through this and see what we think. So Rotos, and it says anything red is a nerf, anything green is a buff. Okay. Yeah, I'm still drinking coffee, whatever. What of it? Big whoop, wanna fight about it? All right, so I guess the chance is lower. I don't have the game pulled up so that I can go compare. It would have been nice if we could have gotten like in parentheses what the old numbers were or something. So I don't know what the old numbers were on some of these, on a lot of these off the top of my head probably. So I assume it was like 50. I don't know, but it's red at 25. So he's got a lower chance of granting an extra turn, which I know was a big point of contention for a lot of people. He was aggravating to me sometimes when he would just continue to get extra turns, especially with such a strong A1. So maybe that'll be nice to see. Damage slightly decreased on Vitality Plunder, and I guess now he doesn't ignore all defense. He just ignores 60. He used to ignore all defense, right? So they took away his ignored defense. He ignores unkillable and block damage. Enemies killed by the skill cannot be revived if this champion has max HP from the Vitality Plunder skill. What does that mean? What if he's got max HP for another reason? What does this mean? I don't know what that means. I don't have a Rotos. I'm not super familiar with his kit. I don't understand what I assume there's some lifesteal involved here since it's called Vitality Plunder. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but great. It looks like they removed some of the defense he ignores, so he might be a little more manageable now. CV doesn't look like. Let's see. So they decreased her turn meter buff. Boost, whatever, and they reduced her heal. I can't believe she was healing more than that at the start of their turn. Like, come on, dude. So they decreased that heal, and then they made a skill have a longer cooldown. Okay, we'll see what that does. Again, I don't have a Sifi. I only recently used her at all when I was doing an account rework for someone, so I don't feel the full weight of that. Some of you that have her or play around in Platinum Arena mean more to you. It doesn't mean much to me. I don't know much. I don't know much about it. Fixed a bug on Arbiter, fine. Duchess, they're adding cooldown to her. Ceres, it's 2 turns instead of 3, which again is fine. Doesn't change her functionality at all. She can still do exactly the same job she was doing. They're nerfing him? Attacks all enemies, 50% chance of decreasing each target's turn meter by 5%. Bro! 5%. Okay. That mastery that's like decreases the target's turn meter by 20% the first time you hit him with your A1. If it's AoE, it's 5%. Like, dude, get it? No. When has a 5% turn meter decrease ever made an impact in a fight? Such specific situations that has ever made any sort of difference, but whatever. Blind Seer. Okay, looks like they're reducing cooldown on her revive. Okay, all right. Warlord, reducing cooldowns on some for him. Griptuck, they are buffing. Really? Increased chance to place weaken. Increased chance to remove buffs. Buffing Griptuck, huh? Gergo removes 2 random buffs from all enemies. All right, and reducing cooldowns, bumping his base speed up. Nice. Better chance to reduce cooldowns and a cooldown reduction. Okay, Scarg. I'm excited about this one. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Place up to 3 extra hits. Blah 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 blah. Steals all the buffs from the target after the attack. After the attack. Okay. So it's interesting. That's interesting. After the attack. Sure. Okay, it's cool, I guess. But if they've got like block damage and stuff up, then he's just not going to hurt him. You know what I mean? If they've got block debuffs and block damage up, he's not going to get to put the True Fear and stuff on him. He's not going to do any damage. He will steal those from them, so that'll be nice. But his attack will have been pointless. But whatever. His other one, decreased defense, blah blah blah. Also places a provoke on legendary champions for 1 turn. Okay. I mean, I like what they're trying to do with him. I like, you know, his passive already. He took less damage from legendaries, so that's cool that they give him this little thing right here for that. Receives 15% less damage from legendary champions. Inflicts damage equal to this champion's attack when attacked by legendary champions. So he's got reflect damage equal to his attack, which, let's be real, if he's well built, will be between like 5,000 and 6,000. But for the squishier attackers, that could be pretty nice. And again, if you've got a block damage or something up on him to either nullify or even mitigate the damage he's taking, pretty nice. It's like a permanent reflect. So all right, I'm here for it. This is another one I'm excited about, and I don't even have him. Passive. Damage increases by 40% while attacking. All right. Receives 40% less damage. Nice. Also boosts his champ's turn meter by 15% each time this champion receives damage. Does not work if the champion is the only alive ally on the team. Wow. Okay. Active effect. Places perfect veil on his champ for 1 turn. Each time an enemy's turn meter is filled. Interesting. So giving him a little bit of like Torment energy here. Places an extra hit if the target is under any buff. And then places perfect veil, attack buff, speed buff, crit damage buff. Alright. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Torment getting buffs? This was 10% if I'm not mistaken. Now it's 20? What? The 20% chance applies up to twice per enemy per turn. Once for buffs, once for turn meter fills. In cases where an enemy receives multiple of these effects at the same time. Does not work with effects. What? Applies up to twice per enemy per turn. Isn't that enough? Okay. But you've increased the chance. Fine. I mean, I use Torment. He's been my main arena team, so I'm fine. Bystafus, I'm excited about this one too. Attacks one enemy, has 35% chance of placing True Fear on targets under block cooldown skills debuffs. Maybe they should have let him hit twice here. Maybe this should be attacks one enemy 2 times. The first hit has a chance of placing this, then the second hit can do this. Maybe. Attacks all enemies, 50% chance of placing defense. Okay, so they gave him AoE defense break. That's good. Oh, but he places it here. Okay. Alright. AoE defense break automatically makes somebody viable, right? I would like to have heard that... No, yeah, this could be interesting. This could give him some utility. Yeah, that's pretty nice actually. Make them really susceptible to damage and block cooldown skills so that the cleansers can't get rid of it. You know what I mean? There's nothing they can do about it. They have the defense breakup. All right, that could be a big change. That could be a big change for him. Azure. Each hit has a 30% chance of placing stun. 100% if target has speed buff. Steals 50% of target's turn meter if they are not under a speed buff. A stun debuff, I'm sorry. I wonder what the cooldown is on that. Because if it's not a long cooldown, there could be some Fire Knight utility here. Bushi. Place a 30% crit rate buff and speed buff on himself. Fine. Hexia, 40% chance of placing defense break on the first skill. First skill defense break can be nice too. Damage increases by 7.5% for each debuff. Fine. Heal increases by 10%. Okay, fine. Pitiless one. Attacks one enemy. Damage slightly increased. Damage slightly increased. Great. Bone Keeper. 50% extra crit damage. That's an interesting skill mechanic. Fills the turn meters of all allies by 15% if this attack kills an enemy. Okay. Missionary scales from HP now. Scales from HP, scales from HP. I don't know what the nerf is here. I don't know what the nerf was. That's the good attack break, so I don't know what the nerf is there. Decreases target's turn meter. Heal reduction. And okay, that's nice for Fire Knight potentially as well. That's like everything you need in one skill there. Once the shield is down. Jotun. HP. Damage increases if HP burn is up. Alright, cool. So he's potentially a better damage dealer now. Tishada. Chance of placing weaken. 100% on crits. Cooldown reduction. Maeve. 60% chance of a sleep and a stun debuff. Great. Sawai. 50% chance of defense debuff for... Alright, so 80% damage. Okay. Alright. Taurus, better chance to place weaken. And 4 poisons on... Wait a minute, what? He just got that... It used to be 3, right? He just got that much better to pair with Zavia. 80% chance of placing... Man, that's a lot of poisons, dude. Yeah, that's just gonna make it that much easier to like wave nuke with Zavia. Nice. Snorting Thug steals 2 buffs. So lots of buff steal going on for Snorting Thug. Rowan. Good, I would like Rowan to be a little bit better actually. 60% chance of placing the heal reduction, 40% chance of placing the stun, and better chance to place the poisons. Alright. And a cooldown reduction. I dig it. 30% chance for hope. Yeah, okay. Canoness. Again, kind of same thing. The leech is nice to add to her, but I don't know if it's enough. We'll see. No Rog. Attacks one enemy, 40% chance. All right, so they're doing a lot with block cooldowns. Decreases the damage taken by all allies that are under 1 or more buffs by 15%. Decreases damage taken that are under no active buffs. Okay. So playing around with his damage reduction a bit. I dig it. Astrolith, her bombs can no longer be resisted. Hackhorn removes all debuffs from all allies, then places... Okay, good. I feel like he used to do this out of order, right? So now he's a full cleanse block debuff that works as he should. And I think this used to be a higher percentage of his health, right? So now he sacrifices less of his health, which I think makes him a lot safer as a support option. One of my problems with him was how much HP he would take away from himself. You know what I mean? He could basically get himself killed in certain situations. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think he just got a lot better. He was already good, but I think he just got a lot better. Bellinor attacks one enemy, then places Perfect Veil on himself for 2 turns. Will attack the enemy with the lowest HP with any surplus damage if this attack kills an enemy. Activates this champion's sword leader skill. Also activates Savia's Poison Rain. Interesting. Look at him trying to make Bellinor something special. Abyss, 75%. All right, so they increased her chance to place the AoE defense break. That's good. Deals extra 30% crit damage if the target's attack is highest. Ignore. Huh, that's kind of fun. Huh, that's kind of fun. I like that. Griptuck removes all debuffs except poisons, then heals them by 30% of the max HP and places shield. Okay, and places 3 2.5% poison debuffs on all allies. Oh wow! So he still does the same thing. He just puts weaker poisons on the team, so you don't have to take as much damage. And he doesn't remove poisons anymore, apparently. Wow, interesting. Draco. See there? Not a big deal at all. Surplus damage cannot be critical. I know that there's a small handful of people that have Draco set up in a certain way for certain situations where that surplus damage is crucial to what they're doing. But for the most part, Draco is the same. He's the exact same champ. You know what I mean? And then the Drex buff. Attacks all enemies, provoke for 1 turn. This chance increases to 100% if the target is under an HP burn. Also places attack break if the provoke. Alright, that's pretty nice. 55% chance of HP burn. This champion's resistance increases by 10 for every enemy. Alright, cool. So they gave Drex a little buff after they put him in the shop. Fun. An annoying bug that removed accessory ranks from the accessory chest preview. Alright, release a long way to Doom Tower draws near. Special teaser will be added to the game. Once it's there, tap the image to him. Okay, well there you go. I think it seems like a really interesting balance patch. I don't think they really ruined anybody. They made some changes to a couple of champs. You know, Draco and Ceres, they don't really change the overall mechanics of the champ. It seems like a solid enough patch. It seems like there's some champs that could be interesting, some that could be even more interesting now. I'm kind of interested to see how the Tormund thing plays out. Increasing his chance and his passive seems interesting. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you relieved about any of it? Are you excited about any of it? I'm interested to know how this translates for you guys. I'm kind of interested. I'm more interested than I was. I like it. I like what they're doing here. So yeah, be sure and leave your UM code in your comment, because tomorrow I'm going to be drawing 5 of you. And if there's no UM code in the comment, I can't use it, right? So UM code in the comment. Let me know what you think about this update. And then tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Eastern, I'll be going live at both of those times. You can be around, potentially get entries to win the gift card, potentially win some gems. We try to have a good time, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. See you later.